It's a very positive vibe.
People want to be understood. Your experience matters.
A day becomes beautiful for everyone. I'm being understood. Ultimately, we're humans working here.
You, nourishing yourself and others.
Thinking that extra bit for that person is so human.
Namaskar, swagat hai, welcome everybody.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Rupali.
And my name is Ashish, and we're going to engage in a conversation today.
Yes.
What are we going to chat about?
Empathy.
All right. What we have thought of is that Rupali and I will engage in conversations about different topics on each day. These are topics which are close to our age and close to things that we have gone through, right? So there is no gyan here, it is just sharing of personal experiences. Today we're going to have a conversation on empathy. And it's a word that we have heard often, right?
Very often.
And people say the right things. I haven't met anybody who says that there shouldn't be empathy.
Yes, everyone is for empathy.
Is for empathy. And yet we do see that missing at times. Yeah?
Yes.
So let's try and explore what is that about empathy that everybody agrees should be there, but yet goes missing in our day-to-day behavior. Yeah? So why empathy in the first place, Rupali?
Because as it is, the world is beautiful, but at the same time, we have some moments, some events in our life which may leave a bitter taste. And suppose today you had a bad experience, then again you go somewhere, again someone treats you badly. So that adds to it. So why not smile at people whenever we can, so that, a day becomes beautiful for everyone. Just a smile and nothing else costs nothing, and it may make someone's day if you smile at someone. So it's a very positive vibe. So empathy is nothing that just little bit of thinking for each other, co-living, coexistence.
Yeah. To kind of imagine that world is a nice place, but at times it doesn't seem nice.
Yes.
And empathy for me too is oxygen, there. Carbon dioxide is there. You can test it. But empathy you can't test, right? Like many of the other feelings. So empathy is, for me also, it's something which lets the other person experience it. It's not what I do, it's what they experience.
How you make someone feel.
So it is not that I did it. But if it did not land, it was not. And possibly the starting point of empathy to just smile for seemingly no reason. And what does it do when somebody smiles?
It's infectious. Someone smiles at you without knowing, it gives a good feeling.
Yeah.
And then you also smile at someone, and that someone smiles at someone. It's a butterfly effect.
So when someone smiles at me, I feel I'm being acknowledged,
Yes.
that I'm there. Huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that at the core of all that we want in life? To be recognized is later on, but even to be acknowledged.
Yes. We are acknowledging each other.
And
That's the least
we can do.
With little effort. With little effort.
Yeah.
You don't need a great effort. You just need to smile. It's a small thing, but has a very good effect.
First thing, it begins with somebody acknowledging you're there, and then somebody getting your world,
Yes.
getting what I'm going through. That people want to be understood. They do not want anyone to even come and solve their issues. But at least samjho to say, yeah, I'm dealing with this. Why is that important?
Because it's a great relief when someone at least understands you. Suppose a person cannot do anything for you. There are situations when the other person cannot do, but listening to you, understanding you also gives a great relief.
At least somebody's heard me out.
Yes.
Yeah, you say that.
Someone at least understands me is, it gives a good feeling indeed. I have felt it myself. Little bit of understanding is a gives a very enriching feeling.
Does it also give a feeling that what I'm going through is not wasted? Somehow, I have felt that just in the ability for us to share something of ours, happiness, maybe grief, maybe some undulation of life, anything, it gives a fantastic feeling that there is someone else also saying that your experience matters. What you're going through matters.
Yes. It's something that I understand because I'm also a human. I've also gone through it.
Yes.
I've
Each one
heard
of
other
us.
people gone through it. So it's okay, you're feeling like this, and you know, just to make the person feel comfortable, at least relieved for some time that I'm being understood.
So empathy, the next step that we've gotten is we began with a smile, and next we get acknowledging what somebody else is dealing with. That feels wonderful. In a work atmosphere, in a professional place, where do you think, do we have space for empathy there?
Yes, we do, because we always speak about being professional, where emotions are not to come to the
Shown.
forefront,
Yeah.
shown. Ultimately, we're humans working here. And where will you throw away those emotions? I mean, you can keep it under control, but then it will show. So everybody has issues. So today maybe a person is late or has not been able to perform well. So it's important for the person who he reports to understand that why is this, instead of shouting at him, why is he late? Or that is a little bit you can do, and that person also feels good that at least someone is asking me why I'm late, why you feel good, and you want to give more to that company, more to that work, because you're understood there.
For me, empathy in this quarter is when you experience that I'm not use and throw. I'm not here just to do this. That if I do this, I'm good. If I don't do this, I'm bad.
Yes.
There is somebody who understands the unevenness that life brings to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we are getting some nice oolong tea. Just to let you know, we are sitting at Studio Nameg, and Studio Nameg is on the ground floor, first floor, and the second floor here at Raja Vashwantarai Street. Ita oolong.
Ita Darjeeling.
That's Darjeeling for Rupali. And I'm going to have some oolong tea. Oolong, again, is thank you. Onek dhanyavad. We can't let it go waste. No problem. So we are having a conversation over some oolong tea and some Darjeeling tea. Definitely, we are hum log insaan hai yaar, and we are coming here to work, and there'll be some amazing days and not so good days. That extra bit that when we give, that extra thing, that the machine doesn't give an extra bit. It's a human being which does that extra thing. All right?
Absolutely.
And allowing that human to nurture that extra thing in herself, and also as a leader or as a co-worker, to nurture that extra thing, that X factor, that zing that is there in the other. And I think empathy is that kind of a nourishment that we give to each other. It's a feeling where it's like the nutrient that you're providing to a relationship. It's that nutrient that you've been providing over a period of time. It's not that this morning I provide it so that by evening you give the results. It's over a period of time. I was at one of the IIMs and I was speaking, and the director was sharing an anecdote that how when they started this class on empathy. So they used to have these photostat section. कि सर मुझे पता चल जाता है कि when these students have come out of an empathy class, they come and ask me, राजू भाई घर में सब कैसे हैं, 4 कॉपी बना देना. So it is like, yeah, I've been told to ask about his family and then let me get the work done. So rather than empathy as a strategy to really realize that empathy is like you nourishing yourself and others.
I have also had experience wherever I have worked before. I have seen and learned also that, people taking interview and asking the person a person is worried, that anything to worry about? If you get the job here, will it be difficult for you to come this distance? I mean, I was quite touched by that because, thinking that extra bit for that person is so human. Wherever you go, there'll be good and bad experience. But then if you carry the good, it always enriches you and reminds you that this made me feel good, and you have to carry it on.
That's what I love. That's what I love. Really carrying on the things which have been amazing. So when I started off, as my career in films, I've had some very bad experiences, apart from the good experiences. But the very bad experiences I do recall. And one of the things that I remembered was that when I become somebody at that position with that person is, I will not do it. And so when I started Avid Miner years later, this is going to be an atmosphere of love, respect, gratitude, and genuine interest in one another. They are doing something which they are interested in, and people are interested in their growth.
Yes.
And so it does matter that if each one of us has had some good experience and a not so good experience, to know what to pass on and what to finish off, that no, I will not perpetrate what has been happening.
Yes.
For you, Rupali, a quick one. Some people think that businesses can't work if there is empathy. There is no high delivery. There is need for pressure. What is your take on that?
Whatever work we are in, be it business or anything in an office, empathy is always the most important ingredient, I think so. Because ultimately we are humans, that's what I believe in. And we always need that extra bit of feeling for each other, sensitivity towards each other. Without that, no organization will function with a happy vibe.
And I think you hit the nail on the head, however painful that it may sound. The fact of the matter is that it makes business sense, my friend. For me, yes, definitely, money is a reason why people are with an organization, but a very, very important part is how they are made to experience their day at the place of work. Common sense for me is empathy.
Yes.
It's a thing in which you make the other person feel great, and when you empathize with others, when you are respectful towards others, you yourself feel great.
And it gives, you are being good, the other person also feels good and give it to the other person. Good things are also carried on, it's not only that negative, there are positive things which we see in daily lives, and it is a great vibe which is to be carried on.
Absolutely. So this is what these conversations are going to be about. Conversations about simple things that Rupali and I will engage in. Today, as I said, we are at Studio Nameg here in Kolkata. And amidst these very interesting creations, these people come and offer to the people. So if you ever like handloom work, you may always come over to this place where I'm having my oolong tea.
Darjeeling tea. So Cafe Narumag, you've had experience of having
food also.
And then we have got Cafe Narumag in the ground floor also now.
Yeah. So it's essentially one entire experience, and which is also true of anything in life. We cannot distance one thing from the other. Let us find even more reasons to be empathetic towards oneself and towards the world. And that is how we take steps to make this world an amazing place.
And I take this opportunity to thank all the people. Thank you to all those people.
And thank you to all of you, because you are making a difference to people.
Yes.
So keep being amazing you, and never let anyone deter you saying that aisa nahi chalta, aisa chalta hai dost. We'll be highly empathetic and we'll be amazing professionals. Al shukran bandhu, al shukran Rupali.
Yes, same to you.
And if you like this conversation, please give a like to this, subscribe to our channel, share this with others, and continue being with us as we discover conversations and share with you. Cheers and love.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.